Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 18th of March, 2025, and the time now is 10:24 a.m. in the morning. My name is the Bull of Lewisham, or the Black Bull, or Roughneck, or Marsh, or Miller, or Egan, and I am a boxer, prizefighter, pugilist. This is a message for Mr. Oleksandr Usyk, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. I don't like you in a boxing ring. No, I don't like you in a boxing ring. Outside the ring, we can go for a drink, mate. I'll buy you a drink. Yeah, that's if you drink. You probably don't, which I can understand. Now, there can only be one, numero uno, and you're looking at him. Thank you very much. And let me tell you something. There is a God. There is a God, Jehovah. 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 And I'll tell you something. For God loved the world so much he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. I remember them words, them lyrics, them words. Them lyrics, them words. Lyrics or words, however you see it. It's holy words, those holy words. Those holy words. Whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. You get me? Now, putting that aside, we can fight in Northern Ireland. Any kind of shit you want to do, we can fight. We can fight in Iran. Yeah? Japan. I like the Japanese. We can fight in Krakow in Poland. Krakow. Have you heard of it? We can fight in Jamaica, Spanish Town. Now, I'm not Spanish, but that's the name of the place. My father's Jamaican. You understand me? We can fight in Big Daddy. What's Big Daddy? Baghdad. You know, Baghdad, in Iraq. The capital of Iraq is Baghdad. We can fight in Big Daddy. I call it Big Daddy. We can fight in Big Daddy, or we can fight. Where else could we have a fight? That's about it, mate. I'm trying to use my imagination. Just my imagination running away with me. And it's just my imagination running away. Do you know that tune? That's when I was growing up. My dad used to play that, you know. Just my imagination running away with me. I used to love that tune still. I didn't used to love it, but I used to hear it in the background. I mean, just my imagination running away with me. And it's just my imagination. That tune. They used to play all kind of shit. But let me tell you anyway. Now, yeah. And other stuff they used to play was, I'm trying to think now. They played so many tunes in there, I can't remember them. But anyway, another one was so many tunes, so brilliant tunes. They're really lovely. Anyway, now putting aside the tunes. You remember tunes, the sweets you can buy in the shops, the tunes. I used to love them in there, tunes. They're expensive kind of still. It's like 80 pence for some 6 or 7 shit. It's not shit. 6 or 7 little polar sweets. They're kind of yummy, but they're not really that good. They're not effective, because they're like when you got a cold. They're supposed to clear out the cold, you know, but it don't really work. It works, but you got to keep buying it. And after you buy like again and again and again and again, that's the strong flex. I ain't got that kind of discipline, you know. Because once I buy it once, it has to work once. I'm only joking. But once I buy it once, I don't really want to go back there again and again and again. That kind of flex. I'm busy. So I get the bus, I get the train. You know what's there. It's like I'm up on the mobile. You know, a yuppie. I'm not a yuppie, but I'm similar. So I'm flexing, I'm moving around. Getting back to you now. Big man. Now, I'm going to be a gentleman to you because you're a gentleman. You follow me? Now, play the game. It's a game. Boxing is a game. Fighting is a game. Whether you go back to Mr. James Figg, Mr. John Jack Broughton, Alan Minter, Ricky Hatton. It's a game like Ricky Hatton's retired now, or so they say. He had his own gym in Manchester or somewhere like that. You follow me? So it's just a game. It's no biggie. Ricky Hatton's a legend. He'll always be remembered. But what I'm trying to say, it's a game. It's not. It's not. Don't take it so seriously because I think 20 years ago in England they were talking about banning boxing. They wanted to ban it. I was watching a daytime program with my baby mother. Like baby mother's like my girlfriend who had my son. We had my son. They were thinking about banning boxing. They were not thinking. They were talking about it in the talk show. Now that was 20 years ago. So it showed you like how it's developed or what it's come to. So they're not in at it anymore. They're more like football, like tennis, like Federer, Nadal. You know, I know these guys are old. They're retired now, but Federer, Nadal. You get me? Andy Murray. Remember them boys there? So they're not really into boxing. That they were like 300 years ago. They're not into that anymore. They're into like gentle sports, like cricket, tennis, things like that. They don't like the kind of boom, boom, boom. Anyway, but the rest of the world do. Anyway, so now let me tell you something. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I'm sick of it, Mr. Usyk. You get the rhyme? Lighten up. I'm trying to crack joking. We're from Jamaica. You know, big teams are gone. Do you know what that means? Big teams are gone. Big team. You don't know. I'll break it down for you in English. Big teams are gone means, yeah. Big teams are gone means. I've been working hard over my life over this past not shit years. Over the past few years now, I've been working fucking hard, and it's coming together like I planned. Now, I'm not really a plan artist. I'm not an architect or anything like that. I didn't really go to mechanical engineering, but the plan that I had preliminary plan, it's kind of working out still. And in the hood, because I'm in the hood now, hood is neighborhood. There's no real hood really. We just made, in America, there's no real hood. Like we just say, yeah, hood. What we mean in English is neighborhood, because we're English really, you know? We're not English really. Americans are United States of America. They're they're Yanks. But in English, hood, we don't want it. We ain't got the time to say neighbor, hood. So we just say hood. We take away the neighbor. You get me? So I'm in the hood now. So anyway, you get me? We ain't got time to say neighborhood. By the time you finish saying that word now, a minute has gone past, isn't it? No, I'm only joking, not a minute, but say a few seconds now. So we just keep out that, you know, the flex. Cut that bit off. Just say hood. They're in the hood now. Two now, yeah. So, big man. Do you know Biggie Smalls? You heard of Biggie Smalls, didn't you? Biggie Smalls, them boys there. I'll tell you something, yeah. You're more famous than Biggie Smalls, if I can say that respectfully, because you are the heavyweight champion of the world. You're known by every single country in the world. True or not true? Now, Biggie Smalls is famous, but he's known in like the United States of America and in Europe, principally. He's probably known all around the world. He's probably known all around the world, but it's a different kind of fame, isn't it? 'Cause it's music. You're like fighting, boxing. So, as fighting, boxing goes, as heavyweight champion of the world, it's legendary. It's a different. You're almost like a statesman. You know, you're like a statesman. You're like a you understand? You're on that level. Or you're close to that level. You're like a statesman because whatever you say and do, whatever you know what I mean, whatever fashion you set or trends you set, people will follow. You're on that statesman level. So, what I'm saying to you now, Mr. Usyk, I'm sick of it. I've had enough. I'm sick of it. I'm going to see not Conor Ben. I'm going to see my girlfriend in Spain next in a couple of months. I don't like Conor Ben. I like him, but not in the ring. I don't like him in the ring. No, not in the ring. I used to like him, but not anymore. Conor Ben, no. I respect it. Nigel Ben knows I respect him to the max. And don't get me wrong, to get me right. Pure respect. But I'm talking about boxing now. And Conor Ben used to be good, but now, when I went past Big Ben like last year, I went past it, Mr. Usyk, and I was sick of it. I went past Big Ben and it was chiming. The time was so loud. I went, walk on. Okay, I stand there now. You know how in my McDonald's. I thought, rah, this Big Mac that tastes right. And the chime was chiming. I thought, fucking, you know what I mean? I had enough. I was sick of it. I was standing in Parliament Square. I thought, what is this? What kind of thing is this? Don't make sense. You get me? What the? I'm saying, I thought, this can't be right. Like last year, it was like last year, September, I was down there. I thought, fucking, I'm saying, Big Ben now, like, you know Nigel Benn is Big Ben. He's not Big Ben, but Nigel Benn, Benn and Ben. And I said it respect, I got pure respect. And if I say anything disrespectful, I apologise wholeheartedly, you saying. I'm just trying to make a little rhyme, you saying. But anyway, now Nigel Benn's a legend, and so is Conor. But Conor Benn's not a legend. He's not a legend, absolute legend, like his father. He's getting close. Now, what I'm saying now is, I'm sick of it, Mr. Usyk. I'm sick of it. You can see by my expression. I've had enough. I'm sick of it. All this, you know, your fans are here in England. You're the king of England. Yes, you are. You're the king of England. And all these, you've got all your people here. You can see them. I'm sick of it. I've really had enough. We've got to meet. We've got to meet. Got to meet. Got to settle the score. Yeah. Do you like football? You don't like football? I'm only joking. In Ukraine, when I get back, I'm going out now. I want to check out the popular football teams in Ukraine. Do you have a league? Because I don't know. Do you have a league though? Do you have a football league in Ukraine? It's just a question. Do you have a football league? I've never heard of one there. Maybe like Ukraine is part of Russia, isn't it? So I think Russia there must have football over there. I'm not sure. Football. We had man like Cantona. Remember Cantona? Yeah, about Cantona. Eric Cantona. He was like Eric Cantona. David Beckham. David Beckham was the best player. Because man like Ender Hood now, like West London, I said, yeah, Becks, I'm calling him Becks, and his wife and all that. It was a big fucking thing. And David Beckham was like, at the time, he was a legend. But he's not playing football anymore. So now you got man like Harry Kane. You're like, man, like Harry. I don't think Harry Kane's gone abroad now. He's making money over there. But he's not really interested. He doesn't even need the money because his family's rich. That's a joke. But he don't even need the money. He's English, British. What I mean by that is, British, this is a very affluent nation of people, very affluent. I mean, we have everything here. Got McDonald's, got KFC, we've got everything here. I mean, we don't really need anything here now. We've got McDonald's, KFC, we've got red buses, isn't it? What more do you need? No. What I'm trying to say, I'm sick of it now. I've had enough. I'll go back to Jamaica. I'm only joking. What I'm saying now is, got to settle the score. Because them red-skinned girls, they know it's cook and curry. Because they know it's pure love. And from the day I was born to the day I die, it's pure love. And they know it. I've never switched. And by switching, I don't mean in a negative sense. I'm talking about in a positive sense. Because there's different definitions now. Switch means like, change opinion. Because my opinion's always been stable. They know it's pure love. Because man like me, if it wasn't for a man like me, their flex would be a low flex. A low flex. I'd be maintaining the high flex. They know it. Every time I see them, my hair lift. I say, yeah, well, go on, my girl. She say, rah, you know what I mean? I've got a pure positive high flex. Let me tell you something now. I'm sick of it now. You know what I mean? Mr. Usyk. Enough is enough. I've had enough. Up to here. I'm going to see Conor Benn next 2 months. Not Conor Benn. I'm going to see my ex-girlfriend. I've got people over there. Espanol. Conor Benn's a legend.